right, son?
I was doing fine till you busted in and stopped me.
Well, you look like you needed some help. It's a mighty big horse for a little boy to handle.
I ain't so little. Besides, I had Joshua under control the whole time.
Are you sure you weren't having just a little bit of trouble?
Of course not. He wasn't hardly going fast at all. Joshua's a racehorse.
Fine-looking animal.
Ain't no better in this part of the country.
I'll take your word for that.
Well, I better be getting him back for a rub-down.
My name's Bill Longley. What's yours?
Christopher Smith.
Hey, that sounds familiar. You any relation to Dobby Smith?
Sure, he's my grandpa. I heard him talk about you.
Well, he's an old friend of mine. I was just riding through the country and thought I'd stop in and see him. Can you show me his place?
Yeah, about a mile over here. Want to race?
Oh, no, I've only got a quarter horse. I wouldn't want to match him against that thoroughbred.
Well, Bill Longley.
Hello, Dobby. How are you?
It's good to see you. Where'd you run into the little rascal?
Well, we had kind of a race, but I didn't know I was up against such a good rider or such a good horse.
Oh, he could sit a horse before he could walk.
That's what I found out.
Probably knows more about him than I do.
I don't know so much. Only what you taught me.
Well, from knowing your grandpa, I'd say that was quite a bit.
Take care of Joshua, son, and put Mr. Longley's horse in the other stall. We hope he's going to stay with us for a spell.
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Longley.
Goes double here, Chris. That's quite a boy.
Yeah. Will you have a little nip?
No thanks, Dobby. As I remember, you always had trouble holding that stuff.
Oh, kind of eases the aches and pains of old age. Yes, sir. Chris and me, we've been together ever since he was no bigger than a blanket roll.
What happened to his folks?
And they got killed in an engine raid.
But I'd say you've done a fine job with him, Dobby.
No more trouble to raise up a youngster than it is a colt. They both need the same thing, kind words and steady hand on the bridle.
Hey, I think you better look at Joshua, Grandpa. He's got a loose shoe.
Yeah, I noticed he was favoring it a little when you brought him in.
You don't think he hurt his hoof or anything, do you?
No, I don't think so, but I'll go have a look.
According to your grandpa, that Joshua was so fast he runs right out of his shoes.
Well, he is.
And you can bet your bottom dollar on it.
Let's go wash up.
All ready for you, Mr. Addison. Oh, Dobby. Well, Joshua here needs a new set of shoes.
Get right at it.
Now, make sure they're light. He ain't no plow horse, remember?
He is if you compare him with Diablo here. Makes that nag of yours look like Trowbait.
Well, now, he ain't so bad.
Ain't so bad. That's the biggest understatement I ever heard.
Looks like a Kentucky-bred animal.
Now, there's a man knows good horse flesh when he sees it. That's right, stranger. Diablo's fresh out of the bluegrass country.
Well, now, it ain't so much where he's from that counts. It's where he can go.
Diablo will take on any horse in this territory. And that even includes your broom-tail mule.
Why, Joshua will give that spavined-legged windsucker a 4-length lead and still come out kicking dust in his face.
You wouldn't want to back up some of your boasts with a little bet, would you?
I'm always glad to finish anything that I start. Now, if you'd like
Speaking
to make...
of starting things, we got a lot of chores to do. Now, let's get about it.
Well, just a minute
Come on.
here. I'll see you later. What's the matter with you, Bill? Pulling me away like I was a wet-behind-the-ears schoolboy or something.
That's the way you're acting.
Oh, Joshua could beat that tin-horn gambler's nag without him breaking a sweat.
I didn't say he couldn't, but don't bet when you're mad.
Well, maybe you're right at that.
I got to go over to the express office. I'll meet you back here in a little while.
And Joshua ain't just an ordinary horse. He's the smartest horse and the runningest horse that ever lived.
Dobby, you got a big mouth. Why don't you back your horse up with something else besides talk? My horse can beat any horse in this territory. Now, you either put up or shut up.
Oh. Now, what kind of stakes do you want to race for?
Make it easy on yourself.
$500.
I thought you had some confidence in that nag.
You think I'm scared, huh? All right, I'll show you. You've been wanting to buy my ranch. I'll just put up that ranch again the last offer that you made.
Did you hear that, Judge? Dobby's ranch against $5,500.
I heard it.
Call it off, Dobby. Let's go home.
Oh, Bill, don't worry. Joshua will beat that plow horse so far it's pitiful.
All right, but do your betting tomorrow when you're sober. Now, come on, let's get out.
You had your say, mister. Now let him do what he wants.
The bets have already been made. How about it, Judge? You heard everything. Is it legal?
Don't know of any law against racing horses for a little side bet. I heard the terms.
Oh, wait a minute. He's drunk. You know he can't hold the stuff.
Dobby's over 21. Saturday noon, all right for you, Dobby?
Quicker the sooner.
Why give Mar all your business, Dobby? We gotta make a living, too.
Oh, well, now, I got $4,100 in the bank. How much of that do you want?
Dobby, you're gambling your life savings.
Mister, I'm not going to ask you to be quiet again. Dobby, me and Andy will take all you got.
Got yourself a bet.
Not if I can help it.
Put that in the agreement, Judge.
Come on, Dobby, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. I told you we don't like strangers meddling in our business.
You're asking for it.
Fool stunts I've ever seen, this beats them all. Risking everything you have in the world on a horse race.
Man's got his pride.
Right.
Bill? Bill?
I've been wanting that ranch of his for a long time.
We got a lot of money riding on that horse of yours, Anderson.
So he better be plenty good.
Relax, he can't lose. Let's have a drink.
How about some more coffee?
Oh, no, I'm spilling over with the stuff now.
Another cup will do you good.
How you feeling, Grandpa?
I feel terrible. Here, past your bedtime now. Get on in there and get some sleep. Bill, nicest thing you could do for me would be just go away and let me die. What is it they say? It's no fool like an old fool.
Well, so you made a mistake. Race isn't lost yet.
Oh, of course it ain't. And Joshua can beat any of them wonder horses that ever ran.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll take Joshua out in the morning and give him a nice light workout.
That's a good idea. Bill, do you think we got a chance of winning?
Well, it's only a two-horse race. One animal or the other's got to win. All right, Joshua, let's see what you can do.
You figure that Dobby's gonna let that Texan ride the race for him?
Dobby's no fool. When he's sober, that Texan will outweigh him 30 pounds.
There's a lot of weight to give away.
Now, one thing's certain. That horse has got 4 good legs.
For all the betting we've been doing in town, I'd feel a lot safer if he only had 3.
Always ways of changing the odds.
I wouldn't want anything to happen to keep Dobby's horse from running.
You wouldn't object to slowing him up some. I'll take care of it. After dark.
Dobby's right, boy. You can sure travel.
Hey, what do you know? Here's a write-up in the paper about me and Joshua. Horse race captures local interest. Dobby Smith and Mar Anderson have matched their horses in a race which should prove which is the fastest animal in the territory. The event's to be held Saturday noon with supporters of both horses wagering heavily on its outcome.
Coming from the barn.
Seems to be nothing wrong with Joshua.
Thanks to a good watchdog.
Now, who do you figure that was?
That's not hard to figure. They were shooting at me.
I bet Mar Anderson and them two sidewinder friends of his are back of this.
Well, we'll know tomorrow. You go inside and go to bed and tell Chris not to worry. I'll bed down here.
Help, Longley! Help! Help!
What is it, Grandpa?
The rattler bit me.
Chris, get a doctor and get him quick.
Yeah. Dr. Maywood! Dr. Maywood!
What is it, Chris?
Where's the doctor? He's got to come quick. Grandpa just got bit by a rattler.
Oh, no, Chris. Well, I'll go right over.
Well, you can't do any more than Mr. Longley. He needs a doctor. Where is he?
Well, the doctor's over to Harristown. Won't be back till after supper.
Dr. Maywood! Dr. Maywood!
Oh, hello, Chris. What are you doing way over here?
You gotta come quick. Grandpa just got bit by a rattler.
A rattler? Are you sure?
Well, sure, I'm sure. Come on. Hurry up, Dr. Maywood. Come on, Dr. Maywood, hurry up.
You did a pretty good job removing that venom, Mr. Longley.
It's happened before. You got a chance, Doc?
A good chance, thanks to your first aid and a couple of fast horses.
Fast horses?
That boy had to ride all the way to Harristown to fetch me. I thought I had a fast horse. But that Joshua can really fly.
You mean Chris rode Joshua all the way to Harristown and back?
And how he rode him.
Well, your grandpa's going to be fine. How's Joshua? Will he be all right for tomorrow?
No, Mr. Longley. He can't race tomorrow. He's lame. And it's all my fault.
Well, you had to do what you did, boy, to save your grandpa's life.
But Grandpa bet the ranch, everything on this race. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We'll have to think of something.
Howdy, Longley. Just to show you there's no hard feelings, I'd like to buy a drink.
I'd like to buy the next one for the same reason.
Shall we drink to the race tomorrow?
To the race, it has to be called off. Dobby's sick. He was bit by a rattler. Doc Maywood just left.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Looks like you'll have to get another rider.
How about that, Judge? You know the terms of the agreement.
This race between two horses. Any question about the fastest rider, better make it a foot race.
Maybe you'd like to ride Dobby's horse. I saw you exercising him a couple of days ago.
Don't you think I'm a little heavy for racing horses? Besides, Joshua will come up lame.
No, ain't that too bad. No horse, no rider. Looks like all we gotta do is pick up the stakes.
Yeah. How about that, Judge?
Might come under the head in a default.
Well, if there's no objection to the switch of riders, how about a switch of horses?
I said Diablo could take any horse in this territory. And the offer still stands.
Well, my horse is only a quarter horse. The race is a mile.
You want to substitute your horse for Dobby's? It's all right with us.
Any horse, any rider.
You, put that in the agreement, Judge?
It's in the record.
Well, tomorrow noon.
Gentlemen ready?
Ready.
Ready?
You know the course. 1 mile, twice around.
Right.
Right. I'll tell you, Longley. Any man who'd race a quarter horse against a thoroughbred and spot him 30 pounds of weight's got a lot of guts.
Weight could make a difference.
Yeah, mount up.
What is this, Longley?
Any horse, any rider. Right, Judge?
That's what it says in the agreement.
Now I'll be up on the hotel balcony. Just to make sure everything goes right.
Well, let's get the race underway.
on him on the turn.
We better do something about that.
Oh, we can't afford to lose this one.
What are we gonna do, Mark?
You ain't gonna pay off, are you?
Trick this?
You gonna let him get away with it?
Get your horses and meet me in Harristown.
Going the wrong way, gentlemen. Bank's over there.
Bank?
Sure. That's where they keep the money, isn't it? Keep moving. You still got one good hand to pay off with.
Bill, I don't know how I'm ever going to thank you.
Thank me? What for?
You saved me from being a fool of an old man. I've learned my lesson.
Just as long as you remember it.
I'll never bet again. Here I am without too many years left. I was saving up that money in the ranch for the boy. Oh, I'll never bet again.
Hey, I was just rubbing down Joshua, Grandpa. He's sure feeling his oats.
That's good, son. He's all right, huh?
He's just busting to run.
Say, Bill, that horse of yours is pretty fast. I wonder if Joshua could take him in a country mile. Tell you what, I'm not a betting man, but I'll make you a little wager.